Today let's talk about ticagrelor with or without aspirin following percutaneous coronary intervention in high-risk patients with concomitant peripheral artery disease, a subgroup analysis of the Twilight randomized clinical trial. The optimal antiplatelet regimen after percutaneous coronary intervention in patients with peripheral artery disease is still debated. This analysis aimed to compare the effect of ticagrelor monotherapy versus ticagrelor plus aspirin in patients with peripheral artery disease undergoing percutaneous coronary intervention. Coming to methods, in the Twilight trial, patients at high ischemic or bleeding risk that underwent percutaneous coronary intervention were randomized after 3 months of dual antiplatelet therapy to aspirin or matching placebo in addition to open-label ticagrelor for 12 additional months. In this post-hoc analysis, patient cohorts were examined according to the presence or absence of peripheral artery disease. The primary endpoint was bleeding. Academic Research Consortium 2, 3, or 5 bleeding. The key secondary endpoint was a composite of all-cause death, myocardial infarction, or stroke. Endpoints were assessed at 12 months after randomization. Coming to results, among 7,119 patients, 489 had peripheral artery disease and were older, more likely to have comorbidities, and multivessel disease. Peripheral artery disease patients had more bleeding or ischemic complications than no peripheral artery disease patients. Ticagrelor monotherapy compared to ticagrelor plus aspirin was associated with less bleeding. Academic Research Consortium 2, 3, or 5 bleeding in peripheral artery disease and no peripheral artery disease patients and a similar risk of death, myocardial infarction, or stroke in these two groups. In conclusion, despite their higher ischemic and bleeding risk, patients with peripheral artery disease undergoing percutaneous coronary intervention derived a consistent benefit from ticagrelor monotherapy after 3 months of dual antiplatelet therapy in terms of bleeding reduction without any relevant increase in ischemic events.